Hello investors, traders, and MarketClub members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, co-founder of MarketClub with your market update for Friday, the 15th of November. Okay, it's Friday and we all know what to do. We've got a lot of stuff to cover today, so I want to get started right away. So let's go with our first choice, and the first market we're looking at is Apple. And as you can see, Apple continues to move higher for the week. It's up about 1%. It closed last Friday at 520.56. We're currently trading at 525. Down a little bit for the day, but still a very positive thing. Apple really needs to close over this high here, in my opinion. This is the 531.65 level. If we close over the 531.65, it's on its way to higher targets, the 580 as we mentioned before. So moving along, we've got a mixed bag here. This is crude oil. Crude oil is basically flat for the week, actually up, down about 0.5%, but it's still early in the day. But it's beginning to find some support here. We're at the lower end of the RSI, plus we see a little divergence building there, which is always something to look forward to. So the divergence is basically, you can see prices are moving lower here, but the RSI is actually going the other way. So that's something to watch very carefully. And also, we're very close to, if we haven't done so already, crossing the MACD. So let's see how that plays out. Next market, we're looking at Amazon. New highs on Amazon, period. And this is the key thing. They're big money makers. They're web service. They're AWS service, as they call it. It's a in the cloud IT department, which has about 2.7 billion in revenues. It started 5 years ago, doing very, very well. You can see we're just beginning to turn around and to make new highs here. We think this stock's going to be at 400 before the end of the year. Like Amazon a lot and have liked it a lot. You can see from our trade triangles, from 277.40 we've been bullish, which is all the way back here in June, and you can see it's had a very, very nice run for us. Here's the Dow. New highs in the Dow. You can't fight City Hall, you can't fight trends, and this is new highs. Moving along to the NASDAQ. This is the composite, new highs on the composite. This market still looks like it wants to go higher. We've got pretty much Janet Yellen out of the picture now. There's nothing much more in the way of obstruction that I see in these markets. S&P 500 new highs there. Again, these trends continue. Stay long, stay bullish. The trend is your friend. In gold, we're actually down here in the gold market, down to support areas. We think this is going to be an area that will find some support, and we would not be surprised to see a bounce coming from these levels. On the euro, basically the same thing on the euro, a little oversold. It's coming back a little bit. It's a trading range. Minus 55 indicates a trading range. Wouldn't get enamored with this market either way at this point in time. Pandora Media, something is going on with the stock. Maybe it's a takeover target. Someone's going to make an offer to buy it, but this is a huge move in Pandora. We've just seen a breakaway to the upside. Looks like it can do better. This would be a perfect 52-week new highs on a Friday trade, indicating if it closes up towards these levels or higher, go home long Pandora. Look to sell it out on the opening on Tuesday. Exxonmobil, you've seen our special report on Exxonmobil, just reported yesterday, which we didn't know anything about. Warren Buffett just has a huge stake in this stock. The 95 level, which we talked about, is key to this whole stock, in our opinion, and that 95 level is right here and extends longer term, so it needs to close over 95. I would think for the time being, I would wait until we see it open over 95 and a close over 95, and then I'd add two positions. But you can see we're long from the 93.10 level, so that's working out well for us. Freeport-McMoRan, which is a copper and gold producer, you've seen our report on that. The cyclicality in this particular stock is pretty pronounced. If you look at our special report, you get an idea of where they are. So here's the low, here's the RSI, oversold. We move in a positive way. You go further forward. This is, I think, 28 days, 26 days maybe, but we've got it all mapped out in our special report, so you can see how the cyclicality of this market. We're back now here. We're down here, like here in the RSI. So to me, we're going to see another move up to about the 40 level. Not a lot, but certainly some juice on the upside in that stock. So I definitely want to be long. All of our trade triangles are positive on this market. What I really want to show you today is looking at the 52-week highs and how you find them. So just go to our Smart Scan, and that's the scan right here. You'll see a little button here, and choose 52 weeks. Okay, let's look at the 52-week new highs on a Friday rule. What does it mean? Well, the good thing is there's only 3 rules that you need to trade. And remember, rule number 1, on a new 52-week high, when the market closes at or close to its highs on a Friday, buy and go home long for the weekend. Now, you want it to close pretty close to the highs of the day, not necessarily on the exact high, but close to the highs. Rule number 2, exit this long position on the opening the following Tuesday. So you're going to buy it on a Friday, sell it on a Tuesday. Very short term. Rule number 3, if the market opens sharply lower on Monday, exit the position immediately. Take the loss and move on. There you have it. These are the only 3 rules you need to trade the 52-week new highs on a Friday rule successfully. The rule applies also to futures and Forex, and you can reverse the rule. If it's at 52-week lows, you can actually short the market if you feel comfortable doing that. Simple approach and very effective. When it comes up, you can go over to the right and choose equity, which we want. The last price, we want it, let's say, less than $50 because we don't want to spend a lot of money on this. We want volume somewhere in plus $1 million or plus $2 million. Let's do $2 million. We'll be conservative. And we just want it for U.S. exchanges. And we want to view as bar charts. So say scan. And this takes us down to 39 charts. Now you can view them as bar charts like we have on the screen now, or you can view them as a symbol list. Really is just your choice. So here we have Pandora Media, which we talked about earlier today. That's going to be a really good one for the weekend. Home Away looks good too. That looks like a new high there. So they're the ones to look at. Even Zynga looks like it's a 52-week high, which is amazing, but that's acting very well as well. So hey, this is Adam Hewison. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Thanks. Check out our posts. Be sure to check out how you can win a money clip from us. Have a great weekend, everyone.
You can find Adam Hewison as a regular contributor on Bloomberg, Business News Network, CNBC, and Fox Business News.